What's going on, YouTube? So this video I'm going to actually clean out the AC compressor outside, and I got a can of the foaming stuff. I'll talk about that a little bit more after the intro. All right, so at the time of this recording, it is summertime where I live, and so a couple of years ago, I did rinse off the AC compressor. This is the unit that is outside that takes the hot air from inside and blows it outside. But I cleaned it off with just a water hose. So this year I'm going to actually use some what they call coil cleaner. And so basically you just spray it in and it's supposed to clean the coils. You know, the coils are the thing that are actually inside of here. See behind these vents. And that is what actually pulls the heat from inside and then blows it outside. The same thing is used in the wintertime. If you have a heat pump system, it just runs in reverse. So it pulls the heat from outside and then blows it inside for heat time or wintertime. So what I'm actually do is go ahead and get started on this. So I've already shut off the power to the compressor and going to actually confirm using a voltage tester. And so just put it up here, make sure it doesn't scream or make any kind of noise. This one also has a light on it too, so if it had, you know, electricity in it, it would make noise. And so some people, they actually will take the fan off and then clean from the inside out. I'm not going to do that. It's kind of difficult to see down in there, but you can see there's a few things down in there that probably could be cleaned out if I really wanted to, you know, really disassemble this. But I'm not going to do this. I'm going to try to make this very quick. So I've already shaken up the can of coil cleaner and with the new larger size. And so basically directions just say shake well, turn off the system, spray on the coil and allow for it to foam and break down, and then you rinse it off. So I'm gonna get started with that. All right, so shake can up like it reads, and then so as you see, the cover on mine actually is at an angle. So if you stand straight, you can't see it, but if you stand at an angle, you can see it inside of there. So I'm gonna actually spray this at an angle for that reason. And so you want to, like I say, ideally you can take this off, all the, you know, the guard and everything off and spray inside, but I'm not going to do that. All right, so I've let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. So all I'm gonna do, I have my water hose down here. So I'm gonna just actually just go in and spray, not even with force. And sometimes you'll get a lot of dirt, sometimes you won't. Now this side is actually facing the northern side of the house, and so you can't really see any dirt, but you do see it rinsing off. And so all I'm doing is just simple hose. I guess you could say that's medium pressure, and because I have the vents angled on the exterior, you know, I'm just running it at the angle like this. Normally you could do it like that and be perfectly fine, but again, angled vent, so shooting at an angle. And what you don't want to do is put too much pressure behind, because you'll actually bend the fins in here that the coil is actually connected to. And so that's why I'm just like letting it free flow. You don't have to worry about it getting, you know, any of the electrical stuff wet, unless you're like literally applying it to where the wire, as you see that wire comes in right there. As long as you don't stick it back, you know, in where that goes, you should be pretty good. All right, so, and you just go all the way around and clean everything off.